welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Boston Celtics. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now, the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the three. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center position. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce it and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now here's Tatum. It's White on the wing. 5 on the clock, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Now here's Butler. The pass to Moody. Knocked loose and taken away by Brown. Bucket is good. Brown's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Celtics.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Golden State's ball. Butler goes in over Tatum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Holiday looking over the floor. The three. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got 5 now.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Pass to Butler. Porzingis with the steal. White goes in. And White with the stuff.
Off the dribble drive slash. Derek White. Boy, I'll tell you what, taking no prisoners on that finish.
Passes it to Butler. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. Shoots. A rebound by the Celtics. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection. Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Outside Holiday. Here's Tatum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to come out to this league.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Now a look at the stats for him. Curry against Howard. It's stolen by White. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Brown wide open. He fired. And it's off from three-point range. Green passes to Butler. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
Now here is Holiday. He has yet to score. Pocket four. Brown outside. At three off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Up top, Curry. Guarded by Porzingis. Three-pointer. Butler. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Brown. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Draymond Green. It's good.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Green passes to Moody. Now Butler. Here's Podziemski. 14 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami. Curry can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Holiday and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
First free throw is good. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Timeout called the Warriors. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
It's a lot of fun. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team, putting up about 24 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily to him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's White following the basket by Stephen Curry. It's Brown with the drive. Warriors trail by 7. Outside for Curry. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bounce pass, Holiday. White the pass to Brown. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside Butler. Traps in the trade.
Wow, you don't see Jimmy Butler go to the three-point opportunity that often, but knocks down a big-time shot there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, and we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said you can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it would probably be the three-point shot. You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They have a 9-point lead. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Austin making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
Sam Hauser.
Now the feed to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Hauser. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
On the wing, Brown.
Stephen Curry.
Cornette kicks to Horford. Celtics passing it around. Here's Pritchard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's it.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Certain guys are so lethal in the mid-range, you almost want them to take it. Stephen Curry, one of those guys.
And here's Brown. He's got 13. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And already it's taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Post. Healed with it, and it's Horford picking him up.
2 minutes remaining.
Great ball movement there.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Brown. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Hield. Curry's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Got a piece of it. Kuminga against Brown. The putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Warriors trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The shot's good.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
Brown with the bucket.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Curry finds Kuminga. Hield against Brown. Inside, and there's the pass to Curry. 4 on the clock. Good work there as it goes. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Pritchard. Warriors with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Filling the perimeter slots, it'll be White and Tatum. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Holiday in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston trailing. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Curry. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Curry deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. Almost, but it rolls out.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Trains the three-pointer. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
Curry passes to Butler. That's tipped. They get it back.
Celtics foul. Drew Holiday.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. He makes one of two that time. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
On defense, the Celtics. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Lock at 6. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Take a quick look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Creating points off turnovers have been the calling card for these teams. In third, the Warriors.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Here's Butler. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The Warriors trail by 3. Back to Butler. Trying to get open his heel. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, good Butler. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. White, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Outside, Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And the first one drops.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for White.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now Moody, still yet to score. Here is Podziemski. Rebounded by the Celtics. Closing in on the end of this long road trip, as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away. Outside Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Warriors trail by 5. Podziemski with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over in the corner, White. Misses the three. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Butler from past the arc. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. It's taken away by Payton. White against Butler. Payton passes to Butler. Shoots over White. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Butler's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Holiday. There's the drive. And Holiday throws it down.
What great burst by Drew Holiday there. And he just finishes with intent. That's a big-time move.
Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Holiday. Payton left side. Fires the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday against Green. Passes to Moody. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing 4 in the league. Unreal court vision.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And a look now at a few years worth of damage. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Draymond Green.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
5 to shoot. Pritchard passes to Hauser. That shot wide open. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Curry outside. Rebounded by Hauser.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Over to the left wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Warriors with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
I don't know that I've ever seen a better pull-up jump shooter than Stephen Curry. An amazing ability to stop on a dime.
Golden State foul. Post. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Warriors on D. It's a 5-point game. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And here's Brown outside. And the 3-ball is good.
3 points.
Brown's got 20.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
Strong movement to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Pritchard. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Here's Cornette. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Luke Cornette at the line for 1.
.125 left to play in the first half. Outside Curry. Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
For Boston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Cornette can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Nice take from Curry. And there it is for him. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
He gets it in there.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Feeds to Curry. And Boston with the rebound. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely, and he hits the button. Now, here's Brown. He's got 22. Unloads from 13. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 22 points and 1 assist. It's been quite a night so far for him. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
The free throw margin is very telling. One team is playing aggressively, getting to the line, and the other one's just this. You have to be willing to play through the contact in this league.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Green, and it's Moody in at small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Green, the pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped and taken away by Brown. The dish to Holiday. Kicks to Tatum. White the pass to Brown. Over Moody. And it's Brown missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Butler, no good. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Pass to Moody. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Podziemski, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Golden State basketball.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Green kicks to Butler. Here's Podziemski. Light covering. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. And take a look at the Warriors. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Well, there really was no way you could have predicted they'd have this kind of season. The only people that aren't surprised are the players and the coaches themselves.
Celtics have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Fields checked in for Moody. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Podziemski. Going inside. 2 free throws
Celtics
coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
that
foul.
one on White.
First
way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Celtics leading by 10. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Butler missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Warriors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The jump hook, and yes, it's good. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
out the stats for Draymond Green. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. He's around 10 points per game, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
On the wing, Holiday. 6 to shoot. A fadeaway, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Healed the pass to Butler. Green with the ball. Passes it to Curry. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
How fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
Brown outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got 30 points. Holiday against Curry. Outside Butler. Great D that time from Tatum.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Driving to the basket. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday. Here's Butler in the paint.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Green, and it's Peyton in for Brandon Podziemski. Curry against Holiday. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. White, good.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Outside, Peyton. Curry on the wing, guarded by Holiday. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's Butler. Gritty points from a gritty guy.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held to grab more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
The first one falls.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport. But we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. And both free throws good for Curry.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Outside Holiday. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot-blocking teams. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
The first free throw is good.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Warriors trail by 12. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Drew Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
And again, no good by Golden State.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Heat misses from close range. Celtics leading by 15. Pass to Holiday. Here's Hauser. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Take a break.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Kevon Looney. And Kuminga's subbed in for Gary Payton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Off the run, and Post gets it to go. Post has got 6 points.
Works that one inside nicely.
Pass to Holiday. 11 feet away, and they'll get another chance. Warriors trail by 15. Curry showing toughness inside.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Holiday, the pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. One is on heel. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Curry. 23 points in the game. From deep three-point land, Austin grabs the miss. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Curry, oh, the concentration.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the pass to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 14 points for Drew Holiday.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Up top, Curry. He's got 25. Shoots it. Good. He hits the jump shot. Curry's got 27.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Healed against Holiday. A wide open look here for Craig. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
This is exactly why you can't leave anyone on Drew Holiday's team open. He will find your mistake.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get something.
Well, clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That one drops for him.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Butler, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Pritchard passes to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Butler against Tatum. Back to Butler. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Tatum dishes to Brown. Good on the shot. Brown's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Butler up top, guarded by Tatum. Shot's good from Butler.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Brown, and he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over Kuminga. And it's Brown missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Butler. Here's Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Celtics leading by 19. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Tatum's shot is off. Warriors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Porzingis can't hit. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Butler finds Podziemski. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Nice D from Porzingis.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Shot clock at 5.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And he knocks down the first one. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Kevon Looney comes in for Kuminga. And Hield subbed in for Moody. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Brown against Butler. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
And here is Butler. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hield with the bucket.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Out to the right wing. Pritchard passes to White. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is longer. It's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And he makes the first.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Celtics leading by 20. White the pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Kerr. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Butler. Lets it go. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 29.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Pass to Tatum. over Looney. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. And the officials will call the illegal strike right there.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Boston also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Hield outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
There's the pass to Green. To end the run, Porzingis with the block. Payton against Tatum. Holiday up top. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Tatum dishes to White. Here's Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Hield outside. Back to Curry. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Holiday. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that one's good by Butler.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Porzingis passes to Pritchard. Out to White. Passes it to Pritchard. Takes a three. And Payton sends it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. Boston also with the sub. Brown's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Ray, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
From him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Moody. Now Curry. It seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Warriors trail by 20. Green kicks to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The 11-footer. Here's Green. Rebound Boston. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Brown. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 42 in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're kidding, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And you can tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. And both free throws good for Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Hauser the pass to White. Clock at 6. Cornette. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green taking his time here. Moves back up, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Draymond Green is a smart, strong guy who is able to finish through contact.
Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. One shot.
Free throw drops for Green.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Cornette kicks to White. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Derek White, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Podziemski with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the
this
game.
crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.